This is part 2, talking about the confusion of whole wood, whole leaf, Ravintsara. If you haven't seen part 1, go check that out first. We're going to talk about why it's important to know which one you have and the different safety concerns you need to be aware of. Also the different therapeutic uses, but mostly we're going to be focusing on the beautiful, relaxing, and sexy whole leaf oil that I adore. I'm Erin. I'm a certified holistic aromatherapist, herbalist, holistic health expert, and sound practitioner here to help you live a holistic lifestyle with ease. Okay, so here is showing you the two different first chemotypes that you need to be aware of. The first is whole leaf chemotype camphor, and the second is whole leaf chemotype cineole. This is from Essential Oil Safety to Sarandon Young. This first one here, whole leaf chemotype camphor, you will often just see that it is marketed as camphor oil. And this one you have to be careful with. So this one can be good for like muscle aches and pains. That's that typical camphorous smell that you expect from like a muscle rub, but it is potentially toxic. Two compounds in it called safrole and methyl-eugenol can cause issues in the body and drug interactions. It's potentially neurotoxic. You have to be careful of the amount that you're putting in any dermal application blends that you're making. I honestly don't use the camphor chemotype in my practice because it has issues. My husband is actually super allergic to it, and I don't ever want to forget that, so I just don't keep it in my house. For muscle aches and pains, I love Ply. So this whole leaf chemotype camphor, you're often going to see that called whole wood. Now we'll talk about the 1,8 cineole chemotype of whole leaf. There's actually two forms of this, one from China and one from Madagascar. Same tree, different chemical compositions of the essential oils. So here you can see the difference in the composition of the essential oil here. The Chinese one actually has the safrole and the methyl-eugenol that we have to be careful of, whereas the Madagascan one does not have that. The Chinese one is often marketed as whole wood, and the one from Madagascar is the one that I was telling you is usually called Ravintsara. So with these two chemotypes with the high amounts of 1,8 cineole, we don't have as many of the really extreme safety concerns, but 1,8 cineole is very hot, and meaning that you're not going to want to do a lot of dermal application, never undiluted. And when you diffuse this, do it in small amounts because it can be a little irritating to the mucous membranes. 1,8 cineole is a mucous membrane irritant, so you can diffuse this, but in small amounts, and don't put it on your skin, especially in your nose.